Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, so if anything goes wrong I do apologise. But basically this channel is all about vaping, so going from anything from reviews on juices, cottons, coils, even hardware, anything that I get like that to review, then obviously I'll put it up on here and you guys can always have a look, see what you think. And if you like it, like the page, give me some feedback of what you guys want to see more of. We're going to start in not too near future. We're going to be doing stuff like tutorials on coil builds, battery safety, wicking of setups, starting from the really basic stuff and working our way up to advanced stuff. We are eventually going to get some guys who are good at tricks and stuff like that and do some tutorials on tricks and some sort of music videos with sort of people doing tricks and stuff, which will all be cool. It's all to give you guys a bit of an insight into what we're doing, and what we want to try and do is help you guys out as best we can as well. So starting off with today, I am going to do a quick little review for a company called Purplehaze. As you can see there, they've been kind enough to send me their range of their PH range, which is the Purplehaze range. They've been kind enough to send me a 10mm TPD compliant sample pack. This is their front cover. It's really cool. I like the artwork on it. Gives you a good little description on the front there. So they do a 50 VG and a 70 VG juices. So yeah, once got it out, found there was like a little menu sheet on the back as well, which is really cool. Obviously there is on the back there, on the back of the Purplehaze sort of little menus, obviously all their information on their wholesale website, which I will put up for you guys as well. What else have we got? Yeah, on the back there it gives you each individual flavour that they do. Gives you a little description in there of what the flavours are. I've had the opportunity of vaping all of these over the last week to week and a half. Tried them on loads of different setups, so mouth to lung, drippers, RDTAs, even down to squonkers and billy boxes and stuff like that. So yeah, I've had a real good variation of hardware used on these juices. So first of all, I'm going to talk about sort of their packaging and their labelling. The labelling's really cool. I love the colouring on them, love the artwork. I really like the periodic table kind of look on them, which is really good. Like I say, all of this stuff is TPD compliant, so obviously it's all within the regulations. Like I say, I'm on the 10mm sample bottles at the moment. Currently they're on 3mg of the nicotine, and do you know what, to be fair, they're really cool. Really nice packaging. Like I said, it's a real kind of, the labels give it a real good presence. When I actually went into the shop and saw these on the shelf, they really stood out from all the other juices, and like I say, they just made a bit of an impact on the shelf really. I really liked them. But going through them, they do a wide range. I'd say there's a few dessert flavours in there, and then there's kind of your fruit flavours and your menthols and stuff like that. Going through them though, I'll go through the desserts first. First of all, they've got like a smooth strawberry. Kind of felt that this was like a milkshake. Yeah, it was a very good milkshakey kind of flavour. It had that creamy taste to it. The notes were on key with one another, and they really blended well together. And you know, they give great clouds, very good flavours, and I think this is a really good all-round kind of juice. So whether you're squonking, whether you're on a dripper, a mouth to lung, you're going to get really good flavouring out of this. So yeah, probably put strawberry up there in my top 10. Definitely, you know, very good flavour. Also, they do a smooth banana. Now, smooth banana is probably the closest you'll get to a McDonald's milkshake, banana milkshake in the world. It is definitely in my top 3 from Purplehaze's range. It's really, really, really good banana flavour. If you like your bananas and stuff like that, the banana key note is phenomenal. It is really, really good. Really nice to vape. Unfortunately, I went through it really, really quickly. I got quite hooked on it very quickly. But yeah, again, the creamy note in it, it literally was like having a banana milkshake. It was phenomenal. Going on to their custard crunch. Now, custard crunch is really good. Now, I find custard flavours in some juices are really, really hard notes to hit. The custard was really good. It's a little bit sickly for me, but I wouldn't say change it. That's just my personal opinion. I find that custard for me is just a bit sickly, but it's really, really nice, and it has a really nice like biscuit taste to it. Now, biscuits are another hard one to do. Biscuits are really hard note, but the custard and the biscuit flavouring in the custard crunch juice, it really the notes really hit well together. They really go well together, and then they don't make it unpleasant to vape. They really complement each other. So yeah, the custard crunch is really nice as well. Humbug, I haven't actually tried the Humbug yet. I'd actually lost the bottle the other day, but basically the description in this is a traditional sweet mint Humbug flavour, and a very Moorish all-day vape. So yeah, I mean, I will put another little video up, probably an add-on to this for the Humbug, because like I say, I lost it unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, if the Humbug is anything to go by the rest of Purplehaze's range, then I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. Going on to the sort of winter flavours, so like the mentholy type flavours. Again, I'm going to be a little bit biased here because I'm not a big menthol fan, but I have tried them all, and I was quite pleasantly surprised by Purplehaze's range. So yeah, so I'll make a start on them. So first of all, we've got the winter melon. Now, melon was an incredible flavour. I'm quite big into my melons and my mango flavours, and the melon note on Purplehaze's winter melon was really, really nice, and it had that nice sort of kick to it. So if you like a general refreshing sort of flavour, and to have like a cool vape with it as well, then yeah, the winter melon is really, really good. It's very, very cool on vaping, very sweet note to it, and again, it's not too powerful where you start feeling sickly and stuff like that. It's really, really good flavour to it. The winter mint, which I do have here, winter mint, again, if you're into your cool candied mint, how can I put it? It's kind of like having a candy cane is the best way to explain it. I found it was very much like a candy cane, winter mint. It was really, really nice. It has got a menthol blast to it. Now, the menthol in it is really, really, it's a really, really strong note. I put it onto a dripper to start with, because I do predominantly drip most of my juices. So for me, the kind of outlook is, will it work on a dripper? If you really like a hard-hitting menthol, and I mean really hard-hitting to the point of getting almost a brain freeze, then by all means put the winter mint onto a dripper. I don't advise it because it is quite hard-hitting menthol. If you put it into like a mouth to lung, even a tank setup, it's really, really good. It's a really nice sort of candy cane mint menthol vape, and it's really, really nice. It's really smooth. In anything like a mouth to lung or sort of a low wattage tank build, it is really nice. I can't fault it. I can't fault it at all. However, if you're not into hard hitting sort of blow your brains out menthol, then I really advise don't put it onto a dripper. That's not to say that the juice is bad. It's not bad at all. It's phenomenal. But it just doesn't work on drippers. And there is other juices out there that just don't work on drippers, especially if they're on high wattage and your coil builds are really low. Then the notes are just not going to be the same. But put it on a mouth to lung or a sort of low wattage setup, and it's phenomenal. It's really, really nice. It literally is like, I thought it was like having a candy cane from a Christmas tree. And being as it's December at the moment and we're coming up to Christmas, it made me feel really festive. So yeah, that one was really good. The Serial Killer. Now, Serial Killer is from Purplehaze's range. Serial Killer is my number. It's on par, number 1 to number 2 out of the whole of their range. Now, Serial Killer is phenomenal. It's got a blend of fruits and creamy milks. And it's kind of, on theirs they say it's a fruity loop flavour. Now, I get that. I think it is like, it's really creamy. It's really hard to say what kind of big note flavours are in there, because there is a creamy flavour to it. And when I say creamy, it's like having fresh milk, so full fat milk, fresh in the morning, is in it, and it's so nice. Again, I've tried all these juices on all forms of setups, so mouth to lung, drippers, rebuildable tanks, normal tanks, billet boxes, squonks. I've tried them on all, and like I say, other than the Winter Mint, which is not a bad juice, it's fantastic on the right setup. The other juices are already good, but Serial Killer for me on a dripper. Again, it's another juice I got really addicted to really quickly. The flavour was just bang on point, and I couldn't put it down. But yeah, if you're gonna drip it constantly and power it up constantly, it is gonna burn through your coils quite quickly. Again, it's all down to the preference. If you're vaping it every so often and you want a real nice fruity, creamy kind of flavour, then Serial Killer is really good. But if you're going to power through it constantly, you are going to have to clean your coils and stuff like that, re-wick your coils, because it is really sweet. And as we all know, anything that's really sweet, got a lot of sugar in it, it's going to go through your coils quite quickly. But certainly Serial Killer is par top 1 or top 2 flavours from Purplehaze's range. Like I say, I couldn't put it down, even to the point I went back into the shop and asked if I could have another bottle, because it was really, really nice. So yeah, they're really, really good. Arctic Cherry is a fruity, fresh, refreshing mix of cherries and Arctic Cherry. See, it's hard for me again, because I find that a lot of the menthols, some of the menthols can be really overpowering, and the menthol takes over the flavour, and then it ruins the flavour, the vaping experience on those juices. Purplehaze's range, it gives you enough of a menthol or a cool kick to give you a kick, if you get what I mean. But the flavour's still there, and it doesn't turn you off. I've vaped some weird flavours in the past, and the menthol note literally just put me off having it. It was just such a heavy blast that I turned away from it. And it's the same with cherry. Like cherries is another flavour that's I find sometimes in some juices a very hard note to get right. But they've got it on point. Purplehaze have their juices on point, and I'm not just saying that. Like I say, honest review. If you want to try them yourselves, please go on their website and get them. These juices are phenomenal. It's their own range, but I can't recommend the Purplehaze's range highly enough. They're menthol on point. They're sort of cool hitting flavours on point. What Purplehaze have said is what they taste like in their menu description is bang on point. Like I say, There is a couple in there that I wouldn't drip. I would more mouth to lung them, or have them on a normal build. But they are phenomenal. The notes, the flavour notes that they pick up are incredible. They're insane, and they really are a top juice. And like I said, I even went back in for more, and I paid for more because I really liked them. And I can't speak highly enough for Purplehaze's range of juice. So, if this video is been any kind of help, then I want you guys to go over to Purplehaze's website, and you can find them at wholesale.purplehazevaping.co.uk. Like I say, all their information will be in a link below. But I want you guys to go over there, and even if you buy their sample packs, or if there's any kind of juices that you like, guys, go and have a look at them. They are phenomenal. They really are a good shop, and they do some incredible flavour in there. They have a massive range. Their knowledge is fantastic, and the guys are so friendly. Obviously, this is my first video, so it's only going to get better. I do apologise because I'm using Purplehaze as my first video, but they were the first company to give me a sample pack, and I wanted to get a sample video up for them. But yeah, guys, I really want you guys to go and have a look at Purplehaze. There is going to be many more videos on it, and they're not just going to be of me. There is going to be other guys on there, and there's certainly going to be more reviews and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any of the Purplehaze range and anything like that, then visit the links below. There will be links to their pages. And yeah, guys, if you'd like to give me any kind of feedback, I know it's been a bit here and there with this video as I am new to it. But yeah, any kind of feedback would be great. And yeah, keep on vaping, keep safe. Peace out.